on this mic. Hey guys, what's going on, man? So thanks for tuning in. I wanted to hop on here and talk to the individual, man, that was, I guess, considering getting into the electrical trade and wondering what it was like. And I'm here to kind of share my story with y'all, with the world, to see if I can contribute to helping someone make a decision. So I started off back in 2012. I had, as a matter of fact, hold that thought. Let me open up my notes because I have some bullets written down, so I wanted to kind of touch on. Oh, well, if I can get this set up. All right, so first off is becoming an electrician worth it? 100%. I wanted to touch on that, guys, just a little bit, just because, you know, there may be some individuals out there, younger individuals, that are wanting to get into the trade and just wondering what it's like and if it's worth it. You don't have to be young. I mean, you can be whatever age you are. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just wanting to touch on the topic of it being worth it 100%. I mean, I've learned everywhere from responsibility, organization, work ethic, you name it. I've learned it in this trade, man. 100%. I have zero regrets. Yes, I've been through ups and downs. I've been through layoffs. I've had really successful years. But that's just part of the trade. You have slow times and you have times that are so fucking busy that you just wish for 1 second that you could take a breath before getting back to work. But that's just the way it is. So from the beginning, 2012, I started. I found out that I was going to be a dad at a young age. I ended up having my son when I was 17 years old. And I wanted him to have somebody to look up to. Somebody that he could look at and say right off the rip that my dad is a hardworking individual and he's worked for everything that he has till this day. So 2012 goes by. I stay in the trade for a few years. That's when I have my first layoff, and I believe it's like right before 2014 started. Then my wife and I decided to move, and we moved from our hometown. That's when I started doing residential and commercial work. I actually landed an industrial job before the residential and commercial jobs, and I didn't realize I was working with a union company. And nothing against the union, guys. If you're working with union, I'm not entirely sure on the details as far as, like, I've heard, like, there's benefits to, like, whenever things are slow, you're still getting paid. It's something like that. But anyways, I was just treated differently because I wasn't union. So if you're thinking about getting into the union at the beginning, like you're fresh and brand new, it may be something for you to look into. Do you do due diligence? Of course. And it may be something that you want to hop into. But if you're coming from a 3 or 4 year apprenticeship / doing something on your own where you didn't go through that, and then you get hired onto a union company, a heads up, guys, you may be the redheaded stepchild for a little bit. But yeah, so I got hired onto a union, and it didn't last very long. If you could take something from this video, do not let people treat you like shit. Like 100%. There's so many different more jobs and opportunities out there, guys. You want to be on a team. You want to be with people that are treating you with respect, that are giving you the opportunity to learn, the opportunity to have growth. Find that. If you're not in that, go and find that. Get out of whatever it is you are in and go and find that. So I get into residential and commercial. Majority of it, I'm going to say 80% of it was residential, because I remember doing like one commercial project, and yeah, I don't remember a whole bunch of. Now, we did do some service calls inside commercial buildings, restaurants and such, but majority of it, like I said, was residential. So shout out to Andy Hernandez and Jesse Moore. Man, those guys, two master electricians that I ended up meeting over there. And if you see this video, guys, I sincerely mean this from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all so much, because I learned so much from y'all. And y'all kept me busy whenever things were just rough. So shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all, dude. Hopefully y'all are doing well. I actually need to reach out and maybe see how y'all are doing. But yeah, find you some mentors. Find you some individuals that are going to give you that opportunity, that are going to give you that chance to show them what you're made of. Let's see. So after, okay, I'm back. Where was I? So, okay. So after working residential and commercial for a few years, I decided to make a move back to our hometown, just because in my eyes I had more resources. And if you don't know me, guys, or know the area that I'm in, I'm out here in West Texas, where the oil and gas industry is. And I have family in the oil and gas industry that was already established and was able to get me a job that was paying better than what I was making in Central Texas. So I came back into the oil field, and a little after the time that I was here, in 2020, as a matter of fact, I ended up getting my license. So I became a licensed journeyman electrician, guys. And it took me about 8 years to get there. My apologies. So where I left off, let's see here. Okay, after 8 years, I finally became licensed. It took me 8 years, guys, to get licensed. And I know there's probably different perspectives on that, different opinions, but you know, everybody's on their own journey. And you know, I'm speaking to the individual that's just curious to know, you know, maybe you're having second thoughts, maybe you're unsure, maybe you're a young individual getting out of high school, or maybe you just got out of trade school and you're curious to know kind of what lays ahead. So yeah, after that 8th year of becoming a licensed electrician, guys, it just so happened it happened during the year of COVID 2020. We were still working. I was fortunate enough. I'm pretty positive it's most likely because I was licensed. I mean, I worked for XTO. They required me to have a license, so, but they were only giving us 8 hours a day. And if you're from this area, I mean, even if you're not from this area, I'm telling you right now, 8 hours a day just wasn't going to cut it. So I had to go out there and find work, and that's exactly what I did. And I was determined and motivated because of my license, because I had just gotten that thing. Huge accomplishment. If you have a license, man, congratulations. I mean, be proud of that. If you're working towards getting that thing, be proud of it, man. Or be proud of even striving for that. I mean, it's something that we electricians shouldn't take lightly. Tradesmen, whatever you want to call us, blue collar workers, you know, should be proud of. Doors opened up, man. Long story short, after I got my license and worked, met the right people, opportunities started revealing themselves. So For that individual out there that's just curious to know, is it worth it? 100%, man. If you just continue to strive and you're determined and you never quit, those opportunities are going to eventually open up. And when they do, you have to grasp them. Grasp them and run with them. I mean, don't be afraid to take an opportunity that you think maybe you're not ready for, that you think you don't know enough about. Take that opportunity. Take it as a chance to learn. Take it as, just take it. Just take that opportunity, man. That's basically what I'm trying to say, is just take that opportunity and learn along the way. I mean, even if you don't know everything about that job, that particular job at that given moment, you can learn while you're working. That's the freaking benefit, I guess, of having these licenses. People see that you're just determined. You're man, I don't even know the words. I can't really think of them, man. I guess you're just responsible. You're reliable. I mean, you're striving for more. You don't want to stop. So 2022 is when things started to flip, man, for me. I became an electrical inspector in the oil and gas industry, man, and it's been a blessing since. I mean, opportunities are never ending. They're never going to stop as long as you keep hammering away. You continue to want to grow, continue to want to learn, and that's it. I mean, I'm going to be done with that tangent because I feel like I've been talking a lot for that one. Kind of covered that one. How did doors open up after becoming licensed? I mean, I kind of touched on, just continuing to work hard, meeting the right people, networking, being ready, being organized, being responsible, being reliable, show up for work, ready to work. Be the one that is there whenever things need to get done, in any given way. Don't think just because you're licensed that you don't have to be the one picking up that tool or digging that ditch. Be that one that's there because you're licensed. So, and then that kind of leads me to my final thoughts here, man. I made this video because I was sitting here thinking, well, if you don't know, my channel's about kayak fishing and bass fishing. And I was unsure if I wanted to put this video out, honestly, just because it's not about fishing. But I feel like I can reach someone out there that's thinking about, is being in a trade or going into a trade the right route? And I've had these conversations with multiple people, coming up. But I wanted to put it out there for the world. Maybe I could reach somebody that would help them. But the last couple of years have really just shined the light on other things for me. Because of where I'm at, because of the position that I'm in now, I've been able to take the time to kind of reset my mind a little. And I've grown passionate about kayak fishing. I've grown passionate about fishing. But it's because of where I'm at after 13, almost 14 long years of hard work that's helped me get to where I'm at. For me to finally be able to have that little break, I guess you can call it. I mean, no, I'm not getting complacent or getting, in a mindset of I want to stop learning, but I'm also now in a mindset of there's other things than just work. And that's going to kind of segue, I guess, into my kayak fishing journey and this channel. If you haven't, and I don't want to, I'm not here to beg you to subscribe to my channel or anything, but yeah, I mean, check it out. if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, I mean, it is what it is. But that moment I hooked onto that very first fish on that freaking lipless crankbait, I just felt something that I guess I hadn't felt in a long time. And after meeting the group of friends that I'm fishing with now, something went off in my mind. Like, dude, I love this. I love to fish. I love to be on the water. I love to try to do recon on different bodies of water, different fisheries, and try to figure out what bass are doing, man. There's just so much to get into with that, man. That may be another episode, but I wanted to drop this one to kind of reach out to you. If you're watching this video and you clicked on this video, it's probably because you're curious to know what being an electrician or being in the trade can do for you. It's been, like I said, almost 14 years now, but I am super grateful and super blessed to have had the opportunities that I've had so far and continue to grow in this trade. So thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for clicking on the video, man. Again, I'm not here to beg you to subscribe. I mean, it helped because I'm trying to grow my channel. But if not, appreciate you for tuning in anyways, man. So, till the next one, man.